Hi, this is Vicki, and today I'm doing a chair-based yoga. So I'm calling it a no floor yoga because we will be standing up. It won't be a full chair yoga, resting in the chair the whole time. So we'll have some standing exercises, and then we'll come to the chair for some stretches as well. So I'd like you to have the chair handy. For those of you who just hate chair yoga, but you want to join me today, feel free to hit the floor, grab your mat. You can do full down dogs. You can you can get on the floor for your pigeons and all that kind of thing. But I wanted to have a good recording of a no floor chair yoga, and that's what this is. So once again, we won't be staying in the chair the whole time. We'll be up. But then instead of coming to the floor, we'll come to the chair. So if you have something handy, a chair handy to do that with, preferably one that you can get behind. So not a chair that's up against a wall, preferably, so that we can do our down dog on the chair, for instance. And so I have mine turned at an angle right now so that you can see for the standing. And then when I come to the seated part, I'll turn my chair a little more forward so that you can see what I'm doing seated on the seated stretches. I hope that all makes sense. So I'm doing mine barefoot. This is a very shoe-friendly yoga, especially if you're not using a mat. You can keep your shoes on. So shoes or no shoes, remember, if you're ever keeping socks on for yoga, that socks are slippery on hard floors. So I need you to be very safe and aware of not slipping, so that when we're doing something like a warrior one, that your feet can stick to the ground and not slide and force you into a split that you never could do. That would be sudden and surprising. So just a reminder for yoga that we want to always breathe. If you're holding your breath or gritting your teeth in any of the poses, you're pushing too hard. That's not what yoga is about. Yoga is not boot camp. Yoga is breathing and finding the place for you that your body needs to go, resting there for a bit, maybe pushing a little further in the stretch, but only after you've held it for a bit. Got it? Also, I need you to keep in mind that if anything gets too difficult, back out of it, all right? You're exercising at your own risk. I am doing a video totally blind to what your setup is and your own personal conditions, so I need you to keep that in mind as well. So we are going to begin here in just a second. I'm gonna get my music started, and I'm gonna start standing. You can join me. You're always welcome to stay in the chair. There are gonna be some things that you can't do in the chair, so do the best you can to follow along. Root your feet into the ground and just begin by feeling the bottoms of your feet. Even if you have shoes on, I need you to really be aware of the bottoms of your feet. Maybe even massage your feet into the floor, the bottoms of your shoes, whatever you have. Wake up your feet. Rock onto your heels, toes. Got it? Yeah, good. Now set those feet down and try to feel all four corners of the feet. Taking some deep breaths. Go ahead and breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth, just 2 or 3 times. Good. Now we're going to transfer that breath just through the nose. There are so many ways to focus on breathing in yoga, but I'm not focused on that today. So I just want your breath to be natural, but slow it down and be aware of it. If it feels forced, then I need you to relax. Slow it down. I'm gonna turn slightly to the side so that you can see what I'm doing, but you can stay facing forward. Inhale your arms up overhead. Press the palms together as you exhale, lean back, squeezing the glutes. If you want, take your gaze over your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with the chest. Your hands can come to the chair or your thighs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. You're going to lean to one side. Keep your knees slightly soft. Engage the glutes. Pull your knees up into the thighs. Inhale up and go to the other side. Really stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive forward. Once again, I'm using the chair as a prop today. You don't have to. Inhale, half monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan all the way up, hands to heart center. Inhale up, exhale to one side. Draw those knees up. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to half monkey. Exhale, forward fold, reverse swan up. We're gonna sink to chair. I'm bringing my hands to heart center. You can, of course, hold on to the chair. I'm gonna need you to look down. If your knees are sticking out over the toes, or I need you to pull your knees back, soften through the tailbone. Feel your thighs fire up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale up, exhale to one side. Stretch a little further, lengthen those arms. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, center, exhale, forward fold. Half monkey. Forward fold, reverse one up, sink to chair. Your hands can come heart center, or you can hold on to the chair. Those who want a little balance challenge, try to lift your heels up off the ground. You don't have to. And then if you want, you can even try hovering the hands so you're not holding on. And plant those feet. Inhale up, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Let's one more time through. Inhale up, exhale to one side. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Back to the center, swan dive forward. Half monkey. Forward fold, reverse swan up, sink to chair one last time here. Softening through the tailbone. If you want that challenge, pick the heels up. You don't have to. Keep the knees where they are. Plant the feet, reverse swan all the way up, hands to heart center. Yeah. Take a breath. Good. I am going to face you again. You're going to take one leg forward. How about your right leg forward, left leg back into a warrior one. So the chair is there to hold for balance if you need it. For those who want to be in the chair, you have bad knees or hips, sit in the chair, turn sideways for your warrior one. Keep the weight in the chair so that you're not putting pressure on the knees. Now I need you to engage those feet into the floor. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, then don't, okay? Reach the arms forward and breathe. We're going to take the arms overhead. Remember, if that's not for you, keep your arms right where they are, forward, or maybe just put them on your hips. Shoulders down, open the shoulder blades wider. You're going to open to warrior two. Press the arms down, open the chest, draw your shoulder blades back, and then down. Gaze over that front hand. Press your feet actively into the floor. Now I need you to reach towards me and then reverse swan. So lift that arm up. Your back hand can rest on the back leg, but not on the kneecap or anywhere near the knee. Back to your warrior two. If you need to hold on to the chair to step together, go ahead. Otherwise, just bring those feet together, hands heart center. We're on to the other side. Leave your left foot forward, right leg back for your warrior one. Press those feet into the floor. You're trying to get those hips squared to the front. They want to kind of open this way. I need you to square them up. If you like, reach forward. Otherwise, hold on to that chair. Nothing wrong with that. Press your feet actively down. Yeah. Those who want to, arms up, shoulders down. Reach those fingertips. See, my fingers are wide, 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 wide. Stretch through the webbing of the hands. And then close the fingers, okay? Press the shoulders down. We're gonna open to warrior two. Gazing over that front hand, take your shoulder blades back and down. Lengthen through the neck. Press your feet down. That front knee draws to the pinky toe. Now reach to me, and then reverse warrior, lifting that front arm. Leaning back, away from me. Back to your warrior two. If you need to hold on to the chair to step forward, go do there, or step it in together. Beautiful. I'm turning to the side again, but you can stay facing forward. Reverse swan up, do a slight back bend, squeezing the glutes, and swan dive forward. I'm going to hold on to the chair. Inhale, half monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Now I'm going to my downward dog. So I'm going to reach my arms long. See if I can get fully in the picture here. Those of you who can do a down dog on the floor and you want to do floor yoga, go ahead. So make sure, especially those with bad wrists, you're not hyperextending the wrist here. That's the whole purpose of using the chair, is so that I don't have to do a down dog that compromises my wrists. And I'm not leaning on it, okay? Use your core. Pull away. Nice. Lifting up gently. Inhale. Exhale back to your downward dog. If you're doing the down dogs on the floor, you're just coming to a plank and then your down dog. We're going to do that one more time, but pause here first. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Good. All of us, even if you're on the floor, walk your feet in. Reverse swan all the way up. Hands heart center. Pause and rest. Especially those of you who are doing a down dog might need to roll out your wrists. And we're going to do that again with a little, we're going to do some three-leg dogs and some warrior threes. So just giving you a heads up in case you decide to change your mind on the floor and go to the chair. Reverse swan, slight back bend, forward fold, half monkey, forward fold. Step your feet away. So I'm stepping to my plank, okay? The further away my feet are and the straighter my body, the more challenging this is. Downward facing dog. Take one leg up. It doesn't matter to me which one you're using because we're going to switch. I'm trying to get where I'm somewhat in the picture here. There we go. Three-leg dog. Really reach. Try not to put a lot of weight on your hands. Lift that leg as high as you can. Straighten it out. Now bring that knee to the chest and then back out. So if you're on the ground doing this, you're doing that knee to nose plank and three-leg dog. One more time. Three-leg dog. Lift it as high as you can. Lower that leg and let's all walk it back in before we go to the other side. Reverse swan, swan dive forward, half monkey, forward fold. Good. Come to your plank. And then your downward facing dog. Other leg comes up this time. Get that leg as straight as you can. Pull away, no pressure on the wrists. Shoulders out of the ears. Bring that knee into the chest and press it back out. Breathe. And again, in, press it out. One more time. Bring it on in. Extend it out, nice and long. Can you lift it any higher? Lower that leg, walk the feet in, reverse one up. Hands to heart center, take a breath. Good, reverse swan, slight back bend, swan dive forward, half monkey, and forward fold. Come to your plank of choice. Good. Downward dog, one leg up. Now, those of you who want to just hang out here, this is already challenging enough, do so. If you'd like to take it to a warrior 3 where you try to let go, do that. Okay, you don't have to. The chair is there in case you lose your balance, you can hold on to it. Got it? Breathe. And then foot comes down, walk your feet in, reverse swan, hands heart center, and take a breath. Good. Reverse swan up, slight back bend, swan dive forward, half monkey, forward fold, plank of choice, downward dog, new leg up. Good. You can stay right here. You don't have to do the warrior 3 or give it a try. The chair is there if you need it for balance. Just cover your hands a few times, even one finger. Okay, find it and breathe. Straighten that back leg if you can. Take another breath. And then lower the leg, walk it in. Reverse swan up, hands to heart center. All right, I'm gonna turn my chair to face you and come down into the chair. If you're using a mat, you can come to a seated position here. Beautiful. If you're on the mat, we're gonna be starting with a nice hamstring stretch, so you could sit in a straddle position and just tuck one leg in. All right. We are going to sit up nice and tall with one leg forward. Okay, the knee is not locked out. Keep it a little bit soft. Press your heel down and then tip forward with your back as straight as you can get it. Keep your chest shining forward. Now lengthen behind the knee. Breathe. Keep it right here. Notice that my hands are well above my knee. I don't rest them on my kneecap. Keep that heart shining forward. And now I'm gonna let you fold forward. You can round the back if you like. Reach that hand, see if you can grab the toes. See if you can pull the toes up a little closer to your shins and breathe. And remember, when you do that, do not lock out the knee. Keep a slight bend. Breathe. Now I'm gonna ask you to let go of that toe and press your toes toward the ground. Breathe. Now come up about halfway. Your back is straight again. And then all the way up. Shake it out. We're going to the other side. New leg out. Begin with a reminder to not lock the knee or hyperextend it. Just the slightest bend. Now I don't want such a big bend in it that you don't get a hamstring stretch. I want it all. Nice and straight, leaning forward with a straight back to begin with. Your hands are well away from the kneecaps. And breathe. Lift the tailbone just a bit. Just a bit. Yeah. Now I'm going to allow you to fold forward. Maybe reach that hand down to the toes. Can you pull the balls of the feet a little further up so the toes are coming closer to the shin? And breathe. Yes, I feel that stretch. How about you? Breathe. Releasing the toes. Press the toes toward the ground now. Good. Come up about halfway, back to that straight back, and then all the way up. Feel free to shake it out. Nice. Now we're going to take your right leg and cross in front of the left at the ankle or at the knee. If you're sitting on the ground, your feet look more like this on the ground. Cross her over, either way. And we twist. So I want you to twist here. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds. Relax the shoulders. And as you inhale, be conscious of lifting your spine. And as you exhale, be conscious of trying to deepen the twist. Keep pressing the shoulders down, even as you're lifting your spine. We're going to unwind that body, and we're going to rewind to the other side. Other side. Looking over your shoulder. Keep pressing the shoulders down, but lifting the head and neck longer and up. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, deepening the twist. Can you open the collarbone some more and drop the shoulders down a little bit deeper, down into the hip pockets. And release. Shake it out. We're going to our pigeon, seated pigeon. Those of you on the ground can go to a full pigeon, or maybe you go to reclined pigeon. So we're going to take that right leg and see if we can lift it up above the other knee and let that knee hang open. Some of you may not be able to get here. I get it. Here's your pigeon here. You can turn that leg out, or if you want, just step it out and press open those legs, okay? Here we are. Find the pigeon of choice. I need you to sit up tall if you're with me. If you're on the ground, you're lying back. Try to relax that leg. We're gonna be here a while, so if your leg is fighting it, I need you to give it a little support, let it relax a bit, and then slowly lower it down, okay? Try to get it to relax, open. And for some of you, just sitting up tall is gonna be all you can do because you're used to slouching. I need you to be aware of not slouching. Trying to coax that leg into relaxing. Trust me. Beautiful. We're gonna switch sides. Maybe one side's better than the other. You still have all the options available to you. If you can't get that leg all the way up here, you can turn it out here or step it out, put gentle pressure. By the way, I didn't show even from here, some of you, this is so easy. You have very loose hips. You can pick up that leg and just start bringing it in closer to your chest. Once again, if it's really struggling, a lot of pain there, go ahead and support the outside of your knee and then gradually release it down. Can you sit up taller? How about releasing that hip a little more? Maybe you can't pick it up. Maybe you can just put gentle pressure on that inner thigh to stretch it a little deeper. Find what works for you. Breathe. Coaxing that leg to let go. And remembering that the more more you hate a stretch, the more you need that stretch. We're going to go ahead and release it, shake it out a bit. Beautiful. All right. So those of you who are on the ground can go to a bridge. If you're with me in the chair, you're going to lean back, but your hips are forward. You may use your hands, but do not hyperextend the wrists. Your wrists don't look like this. Maybe wrap them around the edge of the chair so they're in line. And go ahead and scooch the hips up out of the chair. Now be careful. I don't know what kind of chair you have. It should not tip back like I'm doing right there. I need you to keep all four of the chair feet on the ground. Squeeze the glutes up. If it gets to be too much, lower it down and then do it again when you can. Maybe you can't do it at all. Maybe all you're going to do is squeeze the glutes and then release whenever you need to. Yeah, keep squeezing and lifting. Take breaks as you need to. Be very careful in your chair. And go ahead and release. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. You're going to reach back and stretch through the chest. So, all you're doing is stretching the chest. If you're on the floor, you might want to sit up and walk your arms back, okay? If you have a chair to hold on to, and you can grab the chair somewhere, lean forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lean into it and stretch through the chest. You could find different ways to do this, even just reaching back. Breathe. Good. Shoulder roll back, opening through the chest a little more, chin up, taking a deep breath. Beautiful. All right, reach forward, cross one wrist over the other, and then reverse which wrist is on top. Awesome. Take those hands and just spread the fingers wide, stretch, stretch, stretch. Close them up and open them again. And close them up. Good. Can you flex the wrists away with no weight on them? Okay. Now flip them up this way as if you're trying to touch your fingers to your forearms. And now just shake it out. Beautiful. And then bend, make a little bit of soft fist, lengthen, soft fist, together, up and together. Your finger joints might pop and crack, I don't know. All right, shake it all out. Shoulder roll. You feel free to find a comfortable position. You're allowed to rest in the chair, against the back of the chair now. If you're on the floor, you can feel free to sit in a simple seated pose. We're going to take the chin over one shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. Really stretch through the neck. Slowly to the other side. Stay there and breathe. Relax through the neck. On the back to center. Tipping your head to one side like a dog. When they hear the word W-A-L-K. I got a dog back here. If I say it, he's going to jump up. Other side. And center. Good. Tip your chin up no more than 45 degrees. If you're able to, put your hands behind your head and press your head into your hands to flex your neck muscles. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And release. Chin down to the throat. Shake your head no. Good. Bringing the head back level. Nice and relaxed. Find a comfortable position now. If you're on the floor, you can go to Shavasana, lying on your back. If you're in the chair, just find a nice resting pose. feel free to close your eyes or just drop your gaze so that you're not really focusing on any one thing. Your eyes are soft. And lightly scan your body mentally from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Take your time. Breath nice and slow. I want you to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And I want you to really wiggle those toes. Scrunch them up, lengthen them, open them apart and together. Lift your heels off the ground, or if you're lying on the floor, just circle the ankles. We're going to go ahead and draw one knee in toward the chest. If you're on the ground, you can do that as well. Circle your ankle, relax the neck and shoulders. And then draw a circle with your knee, so you're loosening the hip. Reverse direction. And we're going to switch sides. Other leg up, circle the ankle. And then circle that knee so that you're loosening the hip. Reverse the circle. And place that foot on the floor. Sitting up nice and tall. If you're on the floor, maybe you're hugging both knees into the chest and then roll to one side before you sit up into a simple seated pose of choice. And we're all going to bring our arms overhead as we take a deep breath. Pressing the palms together, bringing the hands through the center of the body, resting them at your heart. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth this time. And again. Namaste, my friends. Thank you for joining me for our chair-based yoga, no floor yoga for those who wanted to do it no floor. You had that option today. I joined you for that. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Jana. Hi, Maggie. You are so welcome. And tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time, either I will post an all workout or I'll be here to lead you in some kind of a fun, more upbeat workout than this yoga, okay? See you then.